To be running on time, it seems like. Siphamandla, we're back with you at the moment as well. So apart from new leadership, of course, policy going to be a big talking point for the next 2 days.
Absolutely, and I guess for any political party that has got a political gathering in a form of a conference or a congress, the issue of policy discussions is very important, because at the end of the day, they must discuss and resolve on a number of policy issues, on the economy, on energy, on the issues of crime, on the issues that have got to do with social challenges. Those are the things that they need to be seized with, and then elect leadership that will implement those policies. So we expect that at least tomorrow the main focus will be on policy discussions. Today is mainly about political speeches, opening the Congress, just doing away with all those, issues on the agenda first before they get into the serious business of the conference, which will be about policy discussions as well as electing leadership. So delegates are already trickling in. My colleague Tibo Masilo will show you here. A number of them are inside. It looks like we will start on time in terms of what is happening. And I've spotted a number of delegates, of course, and it's interesting because a number of people who are here, they lead municipalities, they are mayors and stuff. As we see, the mayor of Umgeni, or Chris Papas, is also one of those who is here to attend this conference as a delegate. This is one of the youngest mayors of Umgeni municipality in KwaZulu-Natal. Babu Papas, kunjani bo? Ngiyaqolisa ukuniphazamisa kunjani farakithi? All right. It's a big weekend for the DA. Yini enizoyikhuluma la njenge-DA ngaphambi kokukhetha abaholi nizokhuluma ama-issues e-policy?
Yeah, kubalulekile every 3 years siyahlangana sokhuluma ama-policies imigqumugqomo yenhlangano kwisikhathi sethu sokureflecta sibone ukuthi izinto zihamba kahle noma zihambi kahle, kulapho khona singashintsha ukuze ikusasa lenhlangano ikhule sibe strong. So ngiyajabula ukuthi sizoxoxa lezinto lezi sibaningi lana, and I hope that discussion is about robust.
Let's talk about the issues of municipalities. You are a mayor, one of the youngest mayors in the country. There is instability in some coalition-led municipalities. On the issues of governance, local government and municipalities and coalitions, what is your take? What input will you be making moving forward at this conference?
I think that coalitions is new for South Africa. We're a new democracy, so we need to strengthen our policies and our laws around that. And one of the proposals that the DA is making is to have a threshold, a minimum threshold, so that there is a proportional allocation of democratic power in councils and eventually in national government when it comes to that. So we need to strengthen that. We're young. It's something that we're learning about as a democracy, but there's future, and that is the future of the country.
Uyabuya John noma kabuyi?
Ngone ngithula-ke ngiyakhuluma namhlanje kwi-stage akuvumelekile ukuthi ngikhulume.
So you don't have the leadership preference, or you are not able to express it for now?
Not at the moment. Ask me tomorrow.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. That is Chris Papas, who is the mayor of Umgeni local municipality in KwaZulu-Natal. I want to take a walk with my colleague Tebo Masilo so that we will show you on the other side delegates in high spirits singing and dancing here. It's the mood of the conference, to borrow a phrase from one politician who belongs to the governing party, and this is the official opposition that has its own conference here. They will be discussing a number of things and policy issues that they've got to deal with. As you know, that they are the official opposition. The issue of coalitions, the issue of governance, those are the things that they will need to be seized with, that they will need to deal with moving forward. So we expect that around 9 o'clock things will get underway. We are still looking for Dr. Mpho Phalatse. We have not interviewed her yet. We have spoken to the incumbent John Steenhuisen, and we hope that we will get Mpho Phalatse and ask her about her priority areas. Hi, Ninjani ma. Let's talk about you participating at this conference. What are you looking forward to? What are the issues that you would like this Congress to discuss?
I want they must make a new changes for us, because we are in a big problem of the South Africa. Is going down in this moment. But I hope we're going to do the best for us.
And I think issues of women, gender-based violence, crime and safety, those should concern you, and you would hope that this Congress will discuss those.
Yes, they will discuss it. And I hope they will come and help us for that crime and all that justice they're doing for us.
In terms of leadership preferences, who are you going with? Who would you vote for, John Steenhuisen or Dr. Mpho Phalatse, and why?
I'm going to John Steenhuisen because he has a powerful voice. And almost if he talks, I feel he will take over this moment.
Are you happy with his current leadership?
I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm very happy.
Thank you very much for time. Thank you very much. One of the delegates here expressing her views about what is happening and her leadership preference, basically saying, hello sir, how are you? Are you okay?
No, fine yourself.
Yeah, I'm fine. We are live on ENCA. Talk to us about you being a delegate here.
Speak to my colleague here. I've got to run to the toilet.
Okay. The gentleman says he's got to run now. How are you, ma? Let's talk about you participating here. What are the issues that you would want to see this Congress discussing? And in terms of leadership preference, who are you supporting?
Well, you can see who I'm supporting here. I don't have to say much because I think he's the best person to make any changes within South Africa.
The cost of living in the country is high, gender-based violence, crime, and other issues affecting women. Hopefully your Congress will be seized with those policy issues and discussions.
Yes, of course, definitely it will. Because currently already we as a DA, as a party, we're already supporting gender-based violence. We're already looking at issues like this. And by selecting John Steenhuisen to be the leader, of course he will just take it further.
Thank you very much for your time. Those are the views of the delegates here, and as we are trying to get more people that will talk to and interview at this Congress of the Democratic Alliance, which is the official opposition. The party says this is the biggest gathering. So, hello, how are you? Who are you going to be voting for?
Oh, my vote is my secret, but I tell you, whomever I vote for will be the right choice to lead this party forward.
Moving forward, what would you like to see changing within the Democratic Alliance?
I think the best thing that we could do is to become probably more inclusive than we are now. We need to put it out there. It's already happening within the organization. We need to show that it's happening now.
The issue of women empowerment and representation is crucial.
No problem there at all. The powerful force behind the Democratic Alliance is our female leaders.
Thank you very much for your time. Views of the delegates here at the Congress as we try and look for more familiar faces, particularly those who are contesting at this conference as well, to try and get their views, hear from them. What is it that they are offering the delegates of the Democratic Alliance? What are their priority areas, and how do they plan to change things within the party itself? With that, while we continue to look for more contestants, we'll have to take it back to you in studio with the hope that before the Hi, how are you, Bab? Are you well? Let's talk about you participating at this conference. Who are you voting for? I see you say here John is the future. Why?
Yes, because the good style of the leadership of John is a good leader to taking the DA forward, and it's going to change the life of the people of South Africa. And John Steenhuisen is a good leader, and also other leaders within the leadership under the John. And it's going to take the DA forward for 2024.
2019 was not kind enough to you as the DA. Are you hopeful that 2024 will be kind?
Rest assured you the Democratic Alliance on 2024 is going to taking up, and there's going to be 100%. All the South Africans, they are going to vote for the DA.
Baba,